Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? How's it going, everybody? Good morning. Man, it's been more than a week. Oh my gosh. How's it going? I seriously woke up. It's been 15 minutes. I think I may have gotten like my own alarm that said, DrZzs is streaming in 10 minutes. And that's what woke me up. Sorry. From Croatia. Awesome. From dry New Orleans? Netherlands. Of course. Silly me. It's dry there, huh? Hey, thanks, Brandon. I wonder what's up with my sound. I don't hear the background sound. Let's try this one to see if I can hear it. No, I should be able to hear it, but I can't hear anything. I wonder why. Interesting. Super chat. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Face mask settings. Studio mode. I don't know. I can't hear it. You can hear it? Okay. Well, if you guys can hear it, then I'm gonna just go with that. I can't hear it, but whatever. I don't need to. Estonia. Awesome. From China. Wow. Using VPN though. They totally blocking YouTube still, Rick? That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, from Australia, ESP32 Cam. That's the thing, Chris. That's what I'm hoping for today. I got me here. This one, M5 stack. So you remember when we had a little bit of hype about the ESP32 Cams with Banggood a few weeks back? And they had, I think they had like 5 different modules on their website that they had for sale. And we were trying to decide, you know, which one to do for one of those lottery code things that Rudy does for us. You have 15 of them. Oh my gosh. Will ought to be doing this stream. Well, I finally got my first one. It's the problems when you don't want to buy stuff. You just want to wait for somebody to send it to you. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Ricardo. Good evening from Denmark and Tennessee. Brand new in the, oh, they're all in the box. 15 of them in the box. Wow. So this one, I got it. So last night in the secret bunker when I couldn't sleep. Oh, they just came Friday. Oh, cool. Well, they must have came the same time mine did. Because I think that's about when mine ended up in the mailbox. Just took HASSOS off your VM and now run it on a dual Xeon server. She fast. I bet, Shane. I bet. I already totally got squirreled. What's good, friends? Hey, Stefan. We are going to talk about some of this. Inspired by Doc, finally got my 2 1,000-gallon water tanks measured by ultrasonic sensor. Yes. Yes. I know mine's still working. It's still going good. And they fixed the, they fixed what was wrong. There was an issue during like, you know, brief period in ESP Home. But if you update your sketch now, if you had an ultrasonic sensor that stopped working or was giving you bad numbers and you update now to like whatever it is, 1.12.2, I think, then it should be fixed. Perfect timing, says Glenn. Let's see. Wait, now I lost it. Perfect timing. Sitting here, setting up door sensors all around the house. Nice. Oh, excuse me. I just had cinnamon bears for breakfast. Whew. Drilled your finger. Hanging a Sonoff TH16 with ESP Home on it to control my sunscreen, but it works. Oh man, sorry about your finger, dude. That's awful. Duddy in Discord. All right, Ransom. I wish I could keep everybody straight. Thank you for making it. Thank you for letting me know at least. I'll be one step closer. Buy Bitcoin. Is that right? Should I buy Bitcoin? I have a little Bitcoin. Somebody gave me some Bitcoin for a while ago. Ishmeet! What's up, brother? Glad to see you, man. Always glad to see you. All right. So what was I going to do? Oh, so last night I'll tell you, I was in the secret bunker. It was a long weekend. I worked on Friday, 24 hours delivering. Well, I don't deliver them. I ease delivery. And then I was, oh, can't stay long. I'm sorry, Paul. Thanks for coming in and saying hi anyways. Sorry for the crazy timing and for the week plus without a stream. That's just, I was about to say, I worked 48 of the last 72 hours as of this morning. And then I came home and slept for about 4. It's been one of those crazy weekends. Life of a rock star. Life of a rock star. I watched the Motley Crue documentary on I don't even know. It's a documentary. It's like a dramatic documentary, maybe, about the band Motley Crue on Netflix. And I thought, this is so dumb. And then I thought, well, I'm going to watch some of these others because it gave me the bug. So I started watching a couple other band documentaries. So I tried to watch one about Metallica. That was horrible. I couldn't watch it. I watched about 15 minutes of it and I was like, this is so lame. And then I watched the beginning of the one about Twisted Sister, which was cool, and I could probably keep watching it. But what it made me do was appreciate, actually, the Motley Crue one was pretty entertaining compared to some of the others. I saw Father Time in there. I think you were the first one to say hello. Good morning. A biopic, is that what you call that? Does anyone know about Home Connect of Siemens and Bosch? I don't, Gert. I don't know anything about that. I wish I did. I'm sorry. Slovenia. How's it going, Jer? This is Spinal Tap. Yeah, I should watch that one again. That's been a long time. The one about Spinal Tap is the best. Well, the Motley Crue one was actually entertaining. Amazon has Sylvania smart lights. They connect to Home Assistant, or do I need a hub? That's a good question. You probably can't post a link. Post a link in Discord, and then we'll look at it and see. My guess is you probably can connect them to Home Assistant, but I don't know for sure. Is it still okay to flash MQTT on Tuya devices? Yes. If it didn't, yes. Mayan, did you just send me a message? You sent me a message in Discord. I'm sorry if I didn't answer. Yes, it should still be okay. It really, though, depends on where your, what version of firmware they put on and what state we're at currently. Will would be the best one to know. Will, what state are we at currently with Tuya Convert? Is it still working? Or have they, because this is the same thing that Sonoff did to us, like, last year. It was just a cat and mouse game. Hey, Rod, thanks for subscribing. It's time for some Where Squirrel. So it's the same thing Sonoff did to us last year. So they don't like that we do this over the air flashing. Whatever. I don't know. They probably have lawyers that tell them they have to try and stop it. They probably get bothered that we do it because then it costs them money when they have to work on a fix for it. But whatever. They should just make it easier for us then. Anywho, it's a cat and mouse. They have an exploitable firmware condition, and so we get some smart guys that take advantage of that, and that's great for us for a while, and then they figure out what we exploited and they change it, and then somebody else figures out how to get around the new fix, and it just goes back and forth. So if it doesn't work right now, it will work again soon, I would expect. But generally, as long as you don't connect them to the app and you don't get the latest firmware, unless you bought them and you just, they already have the latest firmware, you should probably be fine. They try to keep everything for priority. Yeah. From Canada, how's it going? Okay, the SP20 issues are resolved. Environmental. That's why the document. Oh yeah, that's right. You just sent me that document. Let me see. Let's see where we can post that. Does anyone know if the Shelly plug S is tasmota flashable? I would bet it is. I would bet it is, Ricardo. I'm sure it's based on ESP32 but the Shelly firmware will let you do MQTT. So you don't have to flash it with tasmota if you don't want to go through the trouble. You can with the Shelly devices. This is one of the awesome things about them. You can turn off remote access so that it won't use their cloud at all. And you can, when you do that, or there's some setting there, you turn on MQTT. They have MQTT built in. So you don't have to switch the firmware on those. Hey, Frank. How's it going? I really don't get it. I mean, how is data regarding devices being turned on or off valuable? Why does it bother them if we go closed network? Good question, Sai. I don't know. Oh, hey, thanks, baby. Have a kiss? Yeah. Love you.
Instead of a small, I got a medium.
You're growing up. Somebody made a really good point. We were having this talk in Discord about Sonoff, I think. And the same thing though. Why don't they want us to flash their firmware? And he brought up a good point that I hadn't really thought of, and that is when we when we buy their device but don't use their cloud, we kind of relieve some of the burden on their servers. Like, that's probably expensive for them to maintain servers and all that stuff. And if our devices don't use them, that's good for them. So come on, get off our backs. Hey, homie, have you heard or seen about the next HASSOS Ingress service? I don't think so, Frank. What is it? Do tell, do tell. It's not about just the on-off state. It's about using their ecosystem. Become more and more dependent on them. Yeah. I was just thinking that too. It'll cost them less. That's right. Probably not the first to ask, but what do you all recommend for outdoor camera with Home Assistant integration? Boy, Mark, it depends on what kind of quality you want to go with. If you want, the high quality stuff, then you need PoE camera. That's going to be $100, $150, and then what do they call them? NV something something. Cats for the win. I don't have cats. I got squirrels. As far as other outdoor cameras, I don't know. What do you guys think? I actually put one of my Amcrest cameras outside that's not supposed to be outside. Still working so far. It's under an awning with, like, a foot or a couple feet of roof over the top of it. So it's probably not going to get wet, but we'll see. Aurelio, oh good. Thank you guys for some recommendations. Okay, so I was going to get this document that, what do we got here? Demo video for HASSOS Ingress. Oh, this is interesting. Let's check this out. Frank just sent me this. This is a demo. See what it does. Configurator. What is this? Ingress, okay. I can't read what it says. New add-on. Something, something. I couldn't read what that said. Here, I'll post a link for everybody. Oh, it's in. Oh, no, it's not. It's a squirrely day. It is a squirrely day already, I can tell. So there you go. You guys can check that out. It looks cool. Tell me what it does, Frank, real quick. Has login, username, and password. Tasmota RS485. Don't know what that is. Hi, Tesh. What is that? RS485. I'll make it short. It's kind of like reverse proxy inside Home Assistant. Add-ons load inside Home Assistant, so no proxy reports needed. Oh, awesome. So does that just make them run smoother, make them run faster? One less hoop that the add-ons are jumping through. It also works with Nabu Remote. Awesome. To access add-ons. Awesome. So that's important. So now this is so remote access can now you can use add-ons in remote access, right? Doozy, let's get you some squirrels, buddy. Thanks for following. So that's what it does. So that's what's important about this. That's fantastic. So like the configurator and VS Code and Node-RED or whatever, with remote access as it was, prior to this, a couple weeks ago, you could get Home Assistant, but you couldn't open like the VS Code add-on or something to do those kinds of things. But now you can, right? That's what you're telling me, Frank. That's fantastic. Also handles authentication, so it can log into the add-on automatically. Oh my gosh. Things are just getting better and better and better. Is there a dummies guide to setting up with packages like your configuration is? I'm redoing my setup because Proxmox wouldn't allow 0 tier and I want to do it right. Let's see what Squalazo says. About the Shelly Plug S, this Blitzwolf is the equivalent cost about half the Shelly and is tasmotizable. Okay. So here's an option for as an alternative to the Shelly plug. Per Squalazo. Thanks. Okay, so let me focus, like try. I'm gonna try and focus. It's not easy today. Not easy. Got an Amcrest 4K outdoor PoE camera, $87. Nice. That's great. That is great, Jeff. Google Assistant started telling me that open, close, on, off is functionality is not supported by your garage door opener. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what's up with that. I know that they don't like open and unlock, but I'm surprised they won't do on, off with your garage door. I don't know what that sound is. No sound on that? Yeah, I don't think there is sound on that. Or if there was, it's gone now. There's sound on this one, though. Add-on is not available on your system. Uh-oh, Bashar. Okay. Should have left things alone. Uh-oh. Drinking the Kool-Aid. Okay. Where was I? Totally squirreled. Okay, I want to do two things. First, let's show the PDF that Tollbringer sent to me. So here's this is hosted. Oh, it's not. So we'll have to figure out a way to host this real quick. Where'd it go? ¿Dónde estás? There it is. This is a Tuya convert help document. Oh, look, that's pretty. Oh no, your module's now bricked. Or is it? Oh, very nice. So here's some great instructions. Awesome. All right, thanks, Tollbringer. Let's put this. We gotta host this. If we host this, then I can put it in the bot. But for now, for everybody who wants it, let's see. I'm just gonna grab the link. Can I just? I don't know if it'll give me a link. Copy the link. I don't know if this will work or not. There's a Discord link. All right, Fedundrum, squirrels for you. Thanks for subscribing.
Here we go.
Now if it's gonna work with Home Assistant. Oh good, that attachment worked. That attachment worked. So there's a I'll find a way though. I'll find a way to I'll host it someplace else. And then I'll make a quick link, and then we can put it in the bot. We can put it in the bot. Oh, so this is a fan switch. Oh, interesting. I think I've seen these. I don't know how exactly they work. It probably won't work out of the box with Home Assistant. That would be my guess. But it's also probably tasmota flashable. I don't know what. Let me see what app it uses. I can tell you if it's a Tuya plug or not. It probably is. It seems like everything is almost these days. Come on, come on, come on. Smart Life app. Yeah, so this is definitely flashable. Definitely flashable. Definitely Tuya convertible. So you're golden. You can use that with Home Assistant, you bet. I don't know how to work. You'll have to look for the once you get Tasmota on it, you'll want to go to this site with all the Tasmota templates, Tasmota device templates. 139 devices submitted to the community. Thank you, Blackadder, for putting all this together. And you'll have to try and find that switch in here. And if you find it, or when you find it, say it's maybe, I don't know if this is it or not. It might be it actually. Then when you go to Tasmota, like on your device, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I think I have a device at that address. No? Yeah, okay. You can go to configuration. Which one is it? Is it configure other? No. Configuration. It's not. Is it configure module? No. Oh, this might not be. I might not have the latest version. Somewhere in here there's a box. And this website probably tells you. But anyways, you just copy and paste this. Copy and paste that. Oh, actually, you could probably just put that as a backlog in. You probably put that as a backlog in the console, and it'll do its job for you. But this tells you all the settings. What's nice is this. Oh, that's different. Anyways, combine all the above into a single command line. So there you go, backlog, and then you put all this in, and then that will set up all the right pins and all that stuff. So it'll do the right thing. Configure other. Okay, thank you. Configure other. I think it's because I don't, this is like 5.14. This is really old. But anyways, this is where it should be. Oh, activate the box. I think it's because it's 5.14. Anyways, let's give you this. Let's give you this link to the Blackadder list. This is a great list. So this is, yeah, wrong version. Yeah, that's okay. And that, I don't remember what device that is, but I'm not going to mess with it. Oh, it's my thermostat. Yeah, let's not mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't touch it. Something like that, right? Does anyone have experience with Google Wi-Fi and ESP3266? Yeah, I think so. Won't connect. I think I have a workaround. I'm looking to get my tasmota devices to connect to your Google Wi-Fi. I use Google Wi-Fi, James, and all mine are connected. Make sure your Wi-Fi and password are the right ones. All right, Adam, thank you for following. Let's give you... What do you want? You want this guy? Let's do this guy. Huh? Tuya can convert Smart Life too. Yes, it surely can. Oh, now all of a sudden I'm getting sound. For templates, you need at least 6.4.1.19. And for sure on 6.5. So yeah, this is just an old version of Tasmota. So if you have a newer version of Tasmota, you should have the option here to put in a template. Or I guess you could, even with this one, I could just go to the console and I could just, you know, they had that backlog command. I could just take that backlog command, put it here and pop it in. When I attempt to connect, it just gives me connecting to Wi-Fi. Then when I look at it in the serial monitor, Luis, tell me how to get the TMP charger. If you're using this, ooh, I don't know, Luis. How to get to it? Oh, I don't know. Do you have to, maybe you have to create it? Do you have to create it on your, like under your config or something? I don't know where it saves it. eBay had the issue, same issue trying to use Android IDE, but not Tasmota Google Wi-Fi. There's a bad issue with 2.0. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe what you need to do is change to a different version of Tasmota. Wi-Fi camera keeps disconnecting from Wi-Fi. That's a bummer. Does anyone know if there's a way to get panel iframe to work through Home Assistant Cloud? I would have thought it was working. So your so your iframe stuff in Home Assistant's not working through the cloud? That's weird. I don't know why that would be. Ooh, Nikolai. Should add Sonoff SV to all of them to restart. Okay. Hey, Father Time. Yep, and it only does work on 2.5, not 5. That Google Wi-Fi is supposed to manage that for you, but I don't know what it does. Okay, I'm losing it again already. Man, that's short. It's been like 10 minutes. Oh, there you go. Frank's got the answer for us. And so does, who said SSL? I wish I could watch my Blue Iris web UI from the iframe. Oh. Assume the site in the iframe is inside Home Network. Sorry to hijack. I can never get on your live stream, so I thought I would ask. No problem. Don't hijack. This is what we do, man. It's all about hijacking. It's all about hijacking. That's why he's our mascot. Because I can't focus for very long. You gotta watch this video. She stole your theme music. Oh, yeah? Oh, not found. It's actually Ben Sound's music. He gives it away. So, open original. Let's see. This is what this should look like when you have the correct version of Home Assistant or of Tasmota. Then you can activate. So you paste that template thing in there from this website, and then you hit activate, and then salva, and then it works. All right. So, ESP32 camera. Are you really a doctor or just a nickname? I really am. Yeah, believe it or not, I really am. I'm an anesthesiologist. Lots of stealing going on these days. I know, man. Thank you for bringing that up too, Will. Hey, if you guys can keep your eyes out, there has been a number of websites hosting my videos and stuff. Obviously without permission. Let's see, what do you got here? Oh, wait. Oh. Ah, that's a trick. I know what you did there, Frank. Except now I lost my chat. Dang it. Now I lost my chat. I clicked on that. Okay, I'll get that back in a minute. Wellness infused teas. Oh, is this the one? Cannabis Life Network. That's too loud. Okay, I'm gonna focus. First thing I gotta do is go back to YouTube and find the chat again. My Restream.io thing was needed to download. It said it needed an update, and I hit update, and it hasn't come back up. Man, all of a sudden that thing got super loud. Okay. What DrZzs wants to suggest his ultrasonic sensor. Say what? Oh, watch your toilet paper stock. Anybody has an idea for a reliable sensor to measure the water level? Yeah. Should work. Should work. Too many users have this name. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. This is bad today. This is bad. All right, let's grab this chat. There's going to be a little bit of an inception here while I do this. Pop out. Now I can see again. I'm blind. We need to see, please. See the cam, please. Yes, let's do the camera. Let's do the camera. We're going to focus long enough to do the camera. So, what I did in the secret bunker last night was, and I recorded it, so we'll be able to go back and see it at another time when I put together a whole on video or something. But what I did was I went to, there is plenty of info on the ESP Home, and then there's the ESP32 camera. Search didn't match, okay. Oops, ESP Home. There we go. Okay, so here's information about the camera component. You're going to want to have this on hand. Yeah, Squirrel is right, man. Squirrel is right. Camera on. Camera on, Wayne. Camera on, Garth. Okay, so I had this open, and then the camera, so there's a few different setups, although they look very similar. When you walk through this, what you'll see is that there are a lot of different settings that you need to have for the ESP32 camera so that you've got all the right pins doing all the right things. Fortunately for me, the M5, this is the one I have, the first one I have. I've got more on the way, like I said, but this is the, whatever it was called, the M5, right? M5 cam. There's some good information about, nope, that's not the right one. There's information about what all the pins are. Pretty easy to see. Ah, come on. Where was it? Documents. It's this one. Nope, that's not it. Maybe is it linked in here? Anyways, there's a website that will tell you. So I would expect for each of these kinds, there's a few different brands here that they have already with the configurations listed. And the M5 stack camera, which is the one I have, is one of them. But you have to have all of these things in the right place. So you have to have an external clock pin. The frequency, I think you can vary some. You have to have the I squared C pins, I squared C pins that are the right ones for the clock and the whatever. And then you've got like 7 or 8 of these. 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. So you've got 8 of these data pins where a lot of the information is going to travel, VSync, horizontal reference, pixel clock, reset pin. So these all just have to be right according to which board you have. Fortunately, right now they've got the Wrover kit boards, the M5 stack board, and the AI Thinker board. I don't know how many others there are, but there might be others. If you have a different one and you don't see it here, then work with the ESP home guys, Odo and the gang, and help us get it figured out, which pins are which. I was able to find, before I realized that this was even here, I was able to find that I was just looking up here. I didn't go past this stage right here on this page, the whole read the docs dummy. So I just sat and I found a page for the M5, probably the same one that they used to do this, and was able to just put them all in the right place. Do I already have the M5 stack? I have it right here in my hand. Yep, I have it. And I did notice, is this the camera from the giveaway? And I don't think it was. This one was like a $14 camera, and I think the giveaway one was $30. And it had I don't know for sure if this one has a mic and stuff. I don't think so, or there would be a pin for it here, would be my guess. But I don't know yet. We're gonna have to toy with it and figure it out. Excuse me. Somebody did make the comment about it getting hot. Yes, you have the one which gets hot. Look at the warning on that page. Yeah, I did. And it did get hot. It did get hot. It comes with a heat sink that you can stick on the chip, and I did. But yeah, all I did, just through the process of like getting it ready to flash and stuff, I had it plugged in and just sitting there. And I read that and I was like, oh, really? So I was touching it, and yeah, it got hot. Yeah, it got hot. I think what I'm going to do, I've got somewhere like a tiny little fan. The audio sounds great. Oh, good. Thank you, Tim. I've got a little fan, and so I may build in, when I put this in some sort of enclosure, I may put a little fan in there or something. You definitely want to give this thing plenty of air. It should be okay, you know, if you put it in whatever it's talking about, some kind of a sleep mode and stuff. I think when I was flashing it, it was probably just on, and it didn't take very long for it to be on, but it got hot pretty fast. And yes, Basher, I did ask that question last night. I was interested in that. I thought, you know, my Ring is just not making me happy inside. And I wondered, is there an alternative firmware for the Ring doorbell? Wouldn't that be nice? Something where we could, you know, replace the need for the cloud and that kind of stuff. So, anywho, if anybody knows of one, let me know. Well, what happened to the stream, Basher? Really? Is the stream bad? Do I still have the PDF for HASSIO VirtualBox? I'd like to send the instructions to someone. Yes. Let me find it, and then we'll get back to the camera. That's another one I need to post, so thank you for the reminder. Oh, gosh. Where did I find that? Oh, you know where to find... I don't think I posted it there, did I? Shoot. You know, Mark M's here. Mark, you still have that? You have that when we did HASSIO install on VirtualBox, you have that. You made a really nice PDF, and I don't know where it is at the moment. If you send it to me real quick or post it, we can get that there. And then I'll post it somewhere else. Pinned on Discord? That should be, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Okay, back to this. Thank you. What is this? Dropbox. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Ash. Is this it? Yes. Thank you, Ash. Good man. Good man. Good man. Good man. Okay. So there you go. You got it now. Ash posted it. Thank you, sir. It's in your recently posted videos. It's, you know what, this was the one for VirtualBox instead of Proxmox. So this one we did like around Christmas time almost, I think. And I was looking at it the other day thinking, you know what, for completeness sake, I need to do a rewind, a cut down version of that stream we did and post these instructions again. So I'm going to bookmark this. Yeah. Now I know I got it. Okay. Back to the camera, back to the hot little camera. So I went here and I made myself this M5 Cam ESP32 camera. Oh, did you guys see? There's squirrel again. This is only medium squirrel though, because it's actually relevant. Did you guys see JuanMTech's brand new video? He did it. JuanMTech did a brand new video. I guess it must have been yesterday that he put it out, because it's got it's a great beginner summary how to do ESP Home. Getting started with ESP Home. Oh, good. Oh, I thought he had 4,000 views. Dang. I was hoping he had 4,000 views. This is great. Great video. Look at that. The dude is awesome. 103 likes and no dislikes. How can you dislike Juan? He's fantastic. I get plenty of dislikes, but Juan, he gets none. He's a star. So I'm going to be using that video. I'm going to be using his video in my videos, like referencing, saying, hey, if you want to know how to do ESP Home, watch this. So it's awesome. Makes it so nice for me. So thank you, Juan. I don't know if you watch these or not, but you do great work, man. Appreciate it. Okay, back to this. I say that because I'm not going to go through the setup of how you do, where to go. You know, how to set up a new ESP Home device and all that stuff. So I just got to this point. Oh, there's my password. Doesn't matter. Okay. Like, so this is the basics of it. And really it's just this right here. And then where it says this camera name, I just put the camera name up higher. And then if you wanted any of the other image settings, once you actually see the image, you can decide if you want to do things like contrast, brightness, saturation, vertical flip, horizontal mirror. Okay. So that's what that part is. If you have, once we see the image, we'll be able to see if we want to like flip it and stuff like that. I hope you don't reuse that password. I never do, Matheson, never. Actually, I don't. That's my home Wi-Fi password. That's it. And I need to change it anyways. I keep leaking it. All right. So let's look at this. So this already is actually I already compiled it. In the secret bunker, I compiled it and I uploaded it, but it was giving me a little bit of grief on the upload because it couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. It kept saying like, hey, there's no Wi-Fi with that name on it. So we're just going to see so I don't know if it finished the flash. Maybe it did. We'll see here in a second. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. Sure enough. So it's already open. So it's ready to go. So, oh, this is important. This is important. So now what we got to do, because I didn't get to do this last night. So I've got the sketch written. The sketch has been validated, compiled, uploaded. Now the part I couldn't do from the secret bunker was the integration. Oh, why is it not showing as an integration? Stinker. Maybe we need to let's just upload it again, just to make sure. We'll upload it. Because it's possible that it didn't really finish the upload. Don't bother changing the password. It's basically free Wi-Fi now. You should charge for it. Yeah. Hey, why are there all these cars parked in my driveway? These dudes watching Netflix in the driveway. What's going on? Click on ESP Home and down a few lines. Oh, but I thought it would show up at the top, Luis. I was sure it would show up at the top, but anyways, we'll do this and then we'll go back and do that. But that, yeah, once we do the integration, then we should be good. Oh, look, there it is. It's working. Got an image. Got an image. So I guess we're done. Compiled, uploaded, ready to go. Okay. Now let's try again to the integrations. Yeah, I would have figured it would be up there. And it's not down here anywhere, right? It didn't just automatically pop in here. New. Okay. Alphabetical. E before Z. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? I hope they're only watching Netflix, not the Pentagon stealing credit card information. Why is it not showing up there, fellas? What do you think? And then if it doesn't show up there, logs should say connected to Home Assistant. I guess maybe we didn't watch the logs long enough. Using ESP Home API. I guess we could go to that IP address and see what it's. Is that going to show us something? Maybe not. No. This is what happens now when you don't read the documents. You're in the right spot. Just put the IP address for the camera. Okay. That's weird. It's always shown up. It's always shown up automatically before. Huh. Configuration, integration, ESP home, configure. Now I'll just have to put the IP address, huh? What was it? It was 5.2, wasn't it? Submit. So I didn't know that. I didn't know you could manually do that, I guess. I just waited. Oh, is that the wrong IP? Are you sure? Yeah, it is the wrong IP. Okay. What was it? Do you guys remember? All you password clippers? 58. Okay. Better to use the host name. And so that would be just this, like local or something. Better to use the host name in case it changes. Restart HASS.io and it will auto detect. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. I gotta not make myself available to that whole DA thing. It should be that.local, right? Oh, what? What? Right click, copy. Oh, I hit search Google for. Integrations. ESP home. Paste. .local. Yeah? See? See? Yes, that's gonna do it. This is my green smooth. This is how I'm waking up this morning. Thank you, fellas. Created config for the camera. Yay! Okay, let's find it. Let's find it and let's look at it. Let's just go right here to my cameras page and check it out. This camera keeps going bad on me. Gracie's watching TV. Most of these are still cameras. You see my bug is now right side up. All right, let's go in here. Oops. We're just going to add it. Is it picture entity? I can't remember. Is it picture element? What kind is it? Picture entity. Picture entity. And then... no. I didn't pay attention and I'm late. It's late, like not sleeping. It should be camera. Entity not available. So I mean that's not the right name. Do you not have the stream component set up? Why are those not live? Some of these are not. So these are blink cameras. That's why they're not live. But the ones that are live, like this one. And then Gracie down there watching TV, brushing her hair, sweet girl. So some of them are live and some of them are they're blink. So it doesn't do a live. Go to my dev states. Okay. Let's see, what is it? Oh, camera.m5 cam is all. Okay, that's why. I just had the name wrong. I just remember what it was called. I'm having a hard day, guys. It's a hard day. I can't even remember. Like, how long ago was that? 30 seconds ago that we just looked that up? You guys are like, oh my gosh. Z's is on one today. Or off one, really. Just M5_cam. See, that's crazy. Where did that even come from? I don't have that named anywhere like that. Whatevs. Yay! There we go. We did it. Okay. Now why can't I? There it is. Save. Okay. Now, I wonder how long it takes to update. Or what do you have to do to get it to, like, do a live picture? There it is! There he is! So it's only, that's actually decent. It's got double movement because I'm moving it up and down here, so it's kind of cruddy. But that, you know what, for like a video camera or a security camera or something, I definitely think the colors look pretty good. You got to get it to hold still. It's only, I mean, we know that these are not like HD. That it's still image-wise, it's pretty good. But as far as the camera goes, they're only like 10 frames per second at best. Can you do the facial recognition via Home Assistant? Good question, Father Time. I don't know. More sleep, Doc. Yeah, I know, huh? They don't let me sleep. Those dang laboring women. I like don't do anything for most of the day, and then all of a sudden at like 2 in the morning they need me. But this is pretty good. Now let's see how hot it's getting. Yeah, look at that green screen. Yeah. Oh, look at my night. You can see his eyes glowing, actually. See his eyes? That's because, oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. That's because he's got one of those Pi Zero cameras in his headpiece there. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like it froze. Frozen. Yep, Crashola. Crashola. That's a bummer. How's the picture quality when it's dark? Good question. Let's see if we can get the thing to reboot. First time, every time. Always works. It's never fails. An RPi fan would be likely enough to impact the camera. Is that heat cam freeze? It might be, because it's warm. Oh, I mean, it's back on. It might have just, maybe I just overdid it. Or maybe it only does it for a certain period of time. I mean, I don't know the details on this thing, too. Not enough that we have good excuse to smoke that, too. That was fun, wasn't it? I actually am going to use that smoked D1 Mini scene in the blinds video. I'm almost done with the blinds video. I got to work a lot on the blinds video while I was relieving labor pains the last few days. It's close to done. But of course I've already like improved it. Like I got to do better. But at least it's getting close. Likely be enough. Yeah. And that RPi fan is probably what I see. Oh, can it see in the dark? That's what we were going to do. Let's turn the lights off and see. Well, it's daytime, so I don't know how dark it's going to get. I don't think it has night vision. You guys want to put it under my desk here so you can look up my skirt? I don't think it's got any night vision. John, you got some nurses working for you at your place? So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any night vision, unless you could probably, I wonder if you could use the night vision, like you see, like that dude's eyeballs. You could probably use those kinds of things. They're called kilts. That's right. I'm sorry. You want to look at my kilt. Night armor would be a perfect place to put a security camera in the face. The glowing eyes can be converted to infrared floodlights for night vision. That's exactly what it is, Stone Wallace. That is what it is. That's the Pi Zero camera. I have one downstairs too. That's this one that's not working. And my guess is this one's probably not working. It's probably because the kids unplugged it. But I've got two of these nights. So I've got this night and I've got one just like it downstairs. That's gold instead of metal, instead of tin or whatever, silver color. And that one downstairs also has a camera in it. And it was freaking out the kids because those eyes. They were sitting in the dark down there, like playing Xbox, and those eyes were looking at them, and I think it freaked them out. And so I think that's why they unplugged it. But yeah, that's the Pi Zero camera. It looks really cool. They don't glow like that in real life. It must have something to do with them being infrared and this camera looking at them or whatever. So how much does what cost, Assad? This Pi Zero camera? So the one I'm holding in my hand, I think was $14 from Banggood. Let's check it out. Let's stop it before it gets too hot. I'm actually pretty happy with that though. I think you could do a lot of stuff with that. And now, oh, you know, we'll do it. Let's, in a minute, not now, but in a minute, we're going to, well done, well done, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good job. Thanks for your help, fellas, getting that worked out. What we'll do in a minute is we'll put this in Motion Eye, and then we'll try and do stuff with the, motion detection and stuff and such. I haven't tried, that thing in the corner looks scary. Yeah, you like that, Adrian? That's what we were talking about. That's my night. That's my night with the Pi Zero camera infrared lights. How much did the night cost? I got him from the neighbors across the street. The people across the street had she's an interior designer or something, and they were moving out, and they didn't want to take it with them. And they had it up in the window in their house. And so they asked us if we would, I think I gave them $150 for it, for one of them. And then, so I bought it from them, and then we went on a trip, and we came home like after a weekend or something, and the other one was on the porch with a note that said, you know, I'm looking for a place to live, and I hear you take in stray nights or something like that. It was cute. So I don't know what they cost brand new, but if I bought it from them for $150, my guess is it's more than that. So I don't know, but I love them. They're awesome. And they're just real thin tin. So they look cool. Anyways, it's the best like, security camera housing you can get. Right? To freak out the robbers when those eyes come on. I got to work out some way to make it make sound, like make it growl or something like that. Does your wife think of the night? Does she hate it? She likes it. She doesn't have to look at it all the time. So I think if it was like in our bedroom or in the kitchen, she would hate it. Can this ESP30 camera be used with infrared floodlights? I don't see why not, Aerox. I would expect it can. Oh, night vision. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You guys are so clever. That actually is funny. I like that. You love the mountain behind my house? Thank you. So do I. Mountain behind my house is awesome. Put a fan to blow on the camera and we'll see if it stops crashing. Yeah, good idea. Well, I don't have the camera handy, but I will do that, Alicia. I will do that. I'll try that out. Make it a gothic sound. It would be awesome. I want to figure out how to do that. Like, how can you make some of these ESP Wi-Fi chips output sound? My guess is that you could have some sort of ESP or not ESP, MP3 hat or board, and then it would just have to send a signal to tell it, you know, what track to play, or just to play the track. Maybe it only has one track on there. Hey, Michael. Hey, David. David gave us this. Oh, my gosh. That one's cooler than mine. So that's good news, because this one here is way cooler than mine. How big is this? Full size. And it's $700. So mine is not that detailed and not that awesome. So, you know what would be? I got to figure out how to make one of these. Wouldn't that be fun? I got to figure out how to make a night like that. I bet you Zachy could do it. My Zach, he could probably do it. Christmas lights often have an MP3 pair built in on the MSD card. I think there's a module for that very feature. Good, Will. I hope there would be. Andres has a video on it. Oh, cool. Alicia, can you post a link for it real quick? Can you find it? CNC at night. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey, Quindor, how's it going? Hey, bud.
Hi.
Welcome home. Knuckles. Put a speaker in the wall behind his shoulders. You know, there is a speaker up there. If you look, I'm going to keep using this. This is fun, though. So right there, that's a speaker. That's part of my, you can see where, so remember I had that bed here? I took the bed out because I never slept on it anyways. And then, let's see. It's hard to aim when I'm not looking at it. So there's a gap in my crown lights. There's a speaker there. There's a dragon. This is part of the Oculus 3D things. This here is, that's one of those SA switch or HA switch plates, plus a motion detector, plus a temperature and humidity sensor. And then this is a Sonoff T1 with 3 switches in it. But I use this thing here all the time. And then the rest of the tour of the office. There's another speaker up there. TV, Oculus Rift, all my parts. Those are all my tons of parts. I got a camera I got to try out. This is a 3D printed part. Thank you, Paul. I think he's gone. But it's a 3D printed part to try for my blinds. There's the test blinds are still here, handy. This is my whole tool rack right here. Got all my important tools that I use all the time. You guys didn't know you were going to get an office tour, did you? And then this is my view. This is so easy with this little tiny camera. This is fun. So there's you guys. Here's the chat. Here's Discord. Here's the stream. And then this is what I'm actually showing in the background over there. And then Oculus, webcam, more speakers. My favorite electronics or electricity book ever in the universe right there. Cool, eh? How did we get onto that? Have you found a similar motion sensor for the sensor plates? So the one that I used on that one is the motion sensor that Automation Ben sorted out and figured out was the best for these kinds of boards. Yes, so Squirrel. What stream software? Streamlabs OBS. Sinister Nerd. Streamlabs OBS is the one I'm using. For sure. Oh, excellent. Thank you, Alka. You know, I thought that might be you. Because, you know, everybody has different names, but you have the same tag. So thank you. Let's see. Here is our, I'm going to have to watch this to figure out how to make it make sound. Not this.
Is not easy.
Oh, yeah.
Their voices are impersonal, and we never know what they gossip.
So, anyways, this is going to be Andres and how you do sound off of these boards. So that's great. I want that too. Thank you for the MP3 player. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Will. Ooh, maybe this. Control serial MP3 player with headphone output speaker, micro SD card sound speaker, module for Arduino Uno. Oh, sweet. Wow, that's a heck of a link. They're probably going to tell me, that link's too big. Yeah, it is too big. I'd have to shorten it. All right, I can't shorten it right now, but you guys can see what it is. Maybe I can do, if I do this, and it'll, let me just grab this part of the link. That should do it still. Speaking of, how's the Pycroft doing? You know what, Pycroft, I think he needs to be rebooted. I tried to ask him a question the other day, and he didn't answer. Oh, that's even nicer. That's a tiny one. Oh, but when they do this, you don't know how available it is. Wow, that is nice. And you just put an SD card in there. DF Player Mini. Awesome. But yeah, I need to tinker with him. I'm sure he just needs a reboot or something, because he hasn't worked in a little while. And it's not because I don't think he's broken. I just think he stopped working and I didn't reboot it. What it probably is I took the microphone off and then put it back on and didn't reboot after re-putting the microphone on. So he's probably running, but he lost connection with his microphone, so he doesn't know I'm talking to him. No way. The ESP RFID firmware is no longer available? Oh no. Have I fixed my connected? Yes, Matheson, I did fix my connecteds. They're working great now. I just had to, I was really surprised that there wasn't an OTA firmware update. $1.99 for that module that I had up there. Wow, that's great. That little one? I'm going to get some of those. I've got to put that on the list. Because when I look at that knight back there, what I think is, okay, how do I make him move his arms, move his head, and make sound? You know, I'm thinking very Scooby-Doo, like scare the kids, right? Why not? I've got this. I get notifications whenever somebody comes in the office now when I'm not home, and I can push the button and I can see what they're doing. It would be awesome to just be able to like make him turn his head and look at them and say something to him. That would be so funny. But yes, the connected boards, I was surprised there's not an OTA flash update pathway. And if there is, I couldn't find it. So I just had to physically go disconnect the boards, bring them upstairs, plug them in, upload the latest firmware, take them back downstairs, plug them back in, and then poof, everything worked beautifully. Should do a 4K video cam. I need a 4K video cam. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Johan. Oh, those are little tiny 4K boards. Ooh. Ah. Is there? Let's see if Banggood has one of these, because they'll send it to me. Oh, ESP FRID. Oh, good. Thank you, Matheson. Yeah, see if that's the one. Do I use any Xiaomi products? I don't have any Xiaomi products. I do not. Used on your Star Trek project. Awesome. Is that to make sound? Oh, nice. Oh, nobody can see that. Now I lost the chat again. Dang it. I wonder if I can go back. To make that sound. So you built that thing? Okay, we got it. Now I got to fix this again. Sorry. When I'm looking at the chat and there's a YouTube link, it defaults to sending me back to YouTube to watch it, and then I lose my chat. I wonder how much am I losing a bunch of chat from Twitch? Sorry, Twitch guys. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. Xiaomi products, I think they are great for the price. The only one that I have a couple of Yi cameras, old ones, that I haven't even turned on yet. You're using this same, wait, Father Time, let's see, what's he using? Better than connected, Ethernet connected. Oh yes, we've been waiting for this. I have something close that I started messing with a long time ago. Hookup Rob wrote me a sketch for a Arduino Mega hooked up to a Ethernet board that we were going to use. Okay, let's see what we got here. What's it cost? $129. That's not bad. I wish I could see something about it. Dealer program. Ooh, should I be a dealer? Tell us about yourself here. So this is what you guys are using. And it's direct support into Home Assistant. Nice. DCS alarm for Invisalink. Propofol, dealing propofol. If I could do that, I'd be rich. And then in jail. ELV4. This is awesome. I didn't know this thing existed. I'm going to have to look more into this. I'm not going to change now because my connecteds are working. Oh, all right, David, thank you. What do we got here? Oh, yep. But this is going to be similar to what I have. The difference would be the one I have has a USB dongle on it. Ooh, this has an SD card. I like that. This is probably one of the ones I have on the way. I think I have every ESP32 camera that Banggood sells on the slow boat on the way to my house. Arrived yesterday. Awesome. Still needed to try it. Well, now you know what to do. So my guess is, I don't know which board this is going to end up being. or which, you know, how the pins are going to be. Hopefully it gives you some documentation that tells you, you know, which of these pins do which job in ESP Home. But I like that it's got this on it. SD card. Does it have a microphone? That's one of the things I'm looking at on these all the time is, do they have a microphone? Can it record sound, or at least maybe respond to sound? I like that 4K, the little tiny 4K camera. That's pretty awesome. The ESP-I is an alternative too. Any experience with that? I have one on the way, Simon. The ESP-I camera is the one that we did the Banggood lottery contest thing for. So we had doc on China stuff. Everything's on China. There are a few YouTubers that have it working. Oh, okay, cool. Docs on China stuff. Yeah, that's funny. This thing came with absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It came with this box with not even a piece of paper in it, and a USB-C cable, thankfully. That was it. Nothing else. They're like, oh, you're fine. You'll be fine. Is an ESP board going to have enough oomph for 4K? Probably not, John. But I don't know that that was an ESP board. I mean, what is this based on, that chip? It's probably based on a different chip. This looks awesome. Where's the... Oh, it's $100. But look at it. That's a quarter. Look at that thing. I mean, that's pretty sweet. 13 megapixel camera. Dedicated high performance image signal processor chip. Performs all the auto functions. Auto white balance, auto exposure control, in addition to complete image signal processing pipeline that provides best-in-class images and video and MPEG compression. Freaking awesome. That's cool. I like that. From a laptop. Yeah, maybe that is what it is. That's probably exactly what it is. That's a good point. Or at least that's what they did, right? They just broke out the components that they use for a laptop webcam, maybe. I mean, I guess, yeah, they have 4K, should have 4K webcams by now, right? 13 megapixel. I guess, you know, even these kind of cameras on your phones should be doing that. Speaking of sound stuff, check out BitLooney's channel. Oh, yeah, I love that dude. He's actually one of the guys I support on I'm not going to click that because it'll take me out of my chat again. But yeah, I like him. How's it going, Adono? Thanks for being here, man. Planning to buy Neo's Smart Cam UK version of the Wise Cam until the end of the month, so I'll try to mess with the firmware and let you guys know how it works. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia. All right, what else were we going to do? Oh, we're going to do, let's try and get this camera working in MotionEye. What do you say, eh? Let's do it. Let's add it to MotionEye. There's Dawson. All right, let's do it. MotionEye, MotionEye, MotionEye. We're going to add a new camera. And it's going to be, I'm sure, we'll just call it a network camera. Interesting. What's the URL going to be? To click it, control, click should force open new window. Okay, thank you. Control and then click it. Okay, I'll do that. He's got audio streaming out using the ultra low power processor. Can I flash it so it works with Home Assistant, Brian? Is that the new one? Is that the new Wise Cam one? I don't know. Oh, Quindor's here, and he's the camera master. He's the expert. Had issues with people ripping off your videos and posting them as theirs too. Report the heck out of them. Yeah. You know what I want to do, Quindor? I don't want to just... I'll report them. And I read an article. Will, was that you, Will? You sent me a bunch of stuff, right? You sent me an article and stuff. I want to... just like seriously go after him. Like, you know, go talk to a lawyer, have a letter drafted, and just go after him, because they don't, you know, the letter that you sent, the post, that guy that was a journalist on Medium, right? He kind of went the nice guy way, really, for a long time. He wrote them emails and he tried to get a hold of the people and say, hey, you're taking my stuff, please stop, blah, blah, blah. I want to jump past all that stuff and just have a lawyer send them a letter and then go after them, go after their their hosting. That's the biggest thing. I'm like, come on, GoDaddy, you can't figure that out. Like, we can't tell you and you can't shut them down right away. Come on, Who has Great Scott has video about it? Oh, does he? Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Javier. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bad problem. I mean, it's a bad problem. I wasn't aware that this was such a thing until a little bit ago. How did you proxy the motion eye? I don't know what you mean. Greetings from Germany. Thanks, Jens. Thank you. No firmware located in the bin folder. Oh, no. Long trail of paper in process. It's part of fair warning and due process. Makes it more like a sure thing if it does go legal. It's iframe, yeah. Okay. So this is going to be interesting because when we set up an ESP home camera like this, is there a streaming URL? If there is, what is it? Do you guys know? If I'm going to put a URL in here for my camera, how do I find it? Hi, Pyrogue. Pie. I've got too many tabs open. I have to start closing some of these. So, what do you guys think? Let's, I guess, could I get it from a Home Assistant? Well, try RTSP. Okay. We'll try that. Let's try that, Luis. Let's try it. Well, let's see. Will that work here? No, that won't work there. Let's try it here. And then it's when I do that one. What? Oh. No. Oh. Is it RSTP? I always get that wrong. Or is it RTSP? Which is it? Okay, here we go. Enable the web interface on ESP Home. Maybe the URL is available there. Okay. Web server component. The web server component creates a simple web server on the node that can be accessed through any web browser. Okay, sweet. Please note that enabling this component will take up a lot of memory. It can lead to problems, especially on the 8266. Well, this is a 32, so maybe not, but it probably won't help our heating problem, huh? To navigate to the web server in your browser, either use IP address or that via MDNS to conserve flash size. So that's all I got to do. Just web server port 80. Respect. Real-time streaming protocol. Okay, I have to remember that. Real-time streaming protocol. Real-time streaming protocol. Find out what it means to me. Okay. So let's go back here, and then we'll flash. We'll put that on there, and then we'll flash it. Don't look at my passwords. Don't look at my passwords. I know. I would have put the secret thing in there, and I'll do the secret thing now. I just didn't do it when I was setting it up last night because I'm lazy. Okay, save that. Close that. Validate that. And upload that. I love this thing. Knows the URL. Right click the image and see that. Oh, yeah, duh. Da 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 da. You're right. Should be down here. Let's try that anyways. It would list something in our right. I can't use this though. Maybe not. Passwords. Lazy. Yeah, this won't work. Right, I can't use this. Ooh, another link for possible MP3 player. Thank you, Tollbringer. I'm going to get some of these. If you add the web interface to ESP Home, you should get the... Thank you, Squalazo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this one looks like it's got speaker output. Ooh, that's cool. 14 bucks. Nice. That is the proxied URL via Home Assistant. Yeah, not ideal, but yeah, okay. Right-click, inspect element. This is not familiar territory for me here, fellas. Looking at this craziness over here, I don't know what this means. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. If it's in there somewhere, I'm not going to find it. No, right-click on the actual image. Like that? Yeah, it's that same proxy. It's that same proxy address. API, camera proxy, stream, blah, blah, blah. Copy URL image. No. Open image in a new tab. Yeah, okay, so it would be this. You could do that. That's what Frank's saying. Yeah, you could do that, but let's try and get it to host it. So this is it, right? This is it. This does have the URL. It's going through Home Assistant though, right? Which would work. Maybe that's what we have to do. But let's try it this other way first. Try to see if there's an image on the web server. Yeah, let's see if it finished. It's not finished. So recompiling all this stuff. This is fun. I'm learning stuff. Remember Frank's question from last week, since we're waiting for this thing. What cool new things did you do in your Home Assistant this week? It's been a long week. I have not had a stream in over 7 days. Wow. I was having the DTs. I was having the shakes. Come on. Come on. It's taking forever. Is chat froze or is just nobody talking? Had to move the past week. Had to gut all your niftiness out of the house. No, Justin, that's a horrible thing. That's a horrible thing. Somebody else said, let's check out one of the other cameras for reference. So it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be 192 something something, then proxy camera stream, and then the camera, and then a token. So we could use that, but let's see if we can. I like this idea of setting it up to have a web server. So we'll see if we'll see how it is. This week, nothing. Hope to play with the Xiaomi Roborock next week, though. What's the Roborock? That sounds cool. Finally made it to the stream, Jenny. How are you? How have you been? I still haven't done your pixel sketch. I feel guilty, but thanks for being here. Roborock. Configure your motored roller shutters for Home Assistant Sonoff Dual. Now you're configuring Xiaomi vacuum. Nice. Make sure you use long live token for your profile page. Okay, so it's up and working. It's sending images. So now we should be able to just go to, what was it called? It was going to be this, oh man, there's so many tabs. Too many tabs. This one. Tells us where to go. Node name.local. And my node name is this. Oh yeah, there it is. But it doesn't give you a picture. It gives me like the output and stuff, but it doesn't give me the picture. Darn. Maybe that's something to add for the camera parts. So anyway, so then what we'll do is we'll do it the other way. It's kind of a backwards way, but it'll work, right? It'll work. So we'll do this. So if we click this guy, right click this, we can, this is how I'll do it. I'll open image in a new tab, whatever. Oh, I could just copy. I don't even need to do that. I can just go copy image address. Okay. Now we can go back to back to MotionEye, and we can add a new camera. Okay. Now we're going to add a new camera, and we'll just make it a network camera, and we're going to paste that URL, and bingo. It might crash everything. Nope, there it is. It worked. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. 2 frames per second. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That's actually great. So that now with this, well, I think, can we modify this and put in all of the, that's more than 2 frames per second. Oh yeah, look, that means it's capturing motion when it's got that red border around there. So it's already set up to capture motion. Excellent. 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 Yep. Look, we got all of the details available to us. I'm going to turn off motion detection. Sweet. That's super awesome. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Happy about that. Please note, this is putting extra stress on Home Assistant. Yeah, I know. Gosh. Yeah. That does seem like a roundabout way to do it, doesn't it? It's kind of going in, it's going out and back in and out, back in. But anyways, we got it done. What was the proper URL? It wasn't really a proper URL. It's like I'm actually going to turn it off. Let's see. How do I turn it off? Video device off. What we did, Will, was we went into Home Assistant, looked at the entity, and then just grabbed the image address. So it's the camera proxy image URL from Home Assistant. So not ideal, but it works. I think the better way is going to be to have it have the web server. If we could actually get this, oh look, it rebooted at some point right here. If we could actually get this to give us a URL, or give us an image. If we could get this page to give us an image, that would be really awesome. You can right click on the video in MotionEye as well to see the URL. Yeah, it's just going to give me the same one, or it'll give me another URL. But what we need is we need it to come directly from the camera, right? So if we hit the MotionEye URL, I mean, I can't feed that back into MotionEye. What I need is the ESP32 camera to host the stream. So we need the ESP32 camera to be to give us an RSTP or something. that we can then use in MotionEye. Instead, what we've done is we've got the ESP camera through the API, giving the stream to Home Assistant through the API, and then Home Assistant is serving a URL that we're using in MotionEye to capture the motion. See what I mean? So, and then if we were in MotionEye and we grabbed that URL, we could put that in a browser, but now we're like, we're hopping through like 3 or 4 different systems to get it there. And this might not, and none of that might be true. This might just be all my crazy doctor way of thinking about things. Maybe that's not the way it really works. Sometimes it's a curse to be me and the way I think about things without real knowledge. There must be a stream for Home Assistant to get though. Yeah, it's through the API, John. I bet that's what it is. It's just directly through the API. Let's see what Assad says. What do we got here? Feature request. Oh, cool. Did you already put it in? Closed. Oh, describe the problem. Okay. The ESP32 configured with HASSOS, no problems. Works great. Also wish to add a stream from this camera to Shinobi. Okay. There is not. And the ESP will not handle that in ESP Home. That would be possible as a component in Home Assistant that converts the MPEG stream by ESP Home into an RTSP stream. However, that would be a separate component in Home Assistant. I know there are projects that do RTSP on the ESP32 itself, but those also just convert the MJPEG stream to RTSP internally. But since we have Home Assistant, there's no reason to do that on ESP32, where resources are very limited versus the system Home Assistant is running on. Okay. So this is probably going to be the best way for now. What do you got here? What do you got, Will? What do you got? Random tutorials. Streaming web server. Oh, cool. So he's got his own. So if you did this, so here's an interesting thing. Does this, so the reason that we care about this is because the reason I want it in MotionEye, or the reason we're trying to get it to MotionEye, is for motion detection. Beating a dead horse, blue iris, yeah. While beating the dead horse, get blue iris, you knucklehead. Yeah, maybe I should. I'll just do that. How do I run blue iris on my Proxmox box, Stone Wallace? Anywho, what maybe I don't know, and maybe have not tried it or watched it, just Googled it. That's okay. That's all I do. I'll check it out later. What is ESP Home going to be able to? It's not, I'm sure. It's not doing any kind of motion detection on the ESP32, right? So the way I did it, the way we did it there when we grabbed that URL, put it in MotionEye, and then we can capture motion, that'll work. Has to be hosted on Windows. So I'd have to install Windows on that Proxmox box. I could probably do that. Chew up some resources. But I would be doing the same thing. It would just be that instead of it running through Home Assistant, it would just be, running through a different machine. But those would be the same kind of deal. I would have to use a different firmware. I wouldn't be able to use ESP Home. I wonder about the ESP Home camera and motion detection. We still got to get that. Just make a Windows 10 VM. Oh, really? Can you download a VM, a Windows? Oh, yeah, I guess there's probably something. Install it on your Office PC for now while you play with it. It's only, yeah, I've been meaning to, Stone Wallace. You're right. I should do that. I got excited and I haven't needed to since MotionEye is doing the job for me. But yeah, at some point I still need to do that. Did anyone try ZoneMinder? I think a lot of people use ZoneMinder PM. The drink the juice, Proxmox, yummy. All right, Christian subscribed. It's been a while since we did some squirrels. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Can I answer? Can someone confirm if the alarm control home alarm state is saved in Home Assistant restarts? Ooh, I don't know. Using custom persistence written in Python. Pew. Thanks for subscribing, Christian. Status of the alarm panel, but it will freeze the keypad unless I disarm and then arm the... you know what, Basher? I don't know. I put a lot of effort into creating an alarm system because the missus really missed our alarm system. That's what she said. She really liked our alarm. Hey, James, I seen you there. I didn't get to say hi to you. Say hi to your boy, too, for me. I know he liked to watch before. He got excited when we said hi to him, right? But then since I got the alarm working and, you know, we got keypads all over the place, including on her phone and everything, she doesn't use it. I don't know. She was all excited about it and then she doesn't use it. Windows 10 freebie. Oh, cool. Thank you, Will. Hey, bookmark that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Use ZoneMinder on Unraid. Oh, I was going to say about ZoneMinder. This was when I was investigating the thing that ZoneMinder was very capable, but not as intuitive maybe to get through the UI as Blue Iris. That's probably what you pay for with Blue Iris. You know, a lot of these really good open platforms like ZoneMinder are made by developers, software developers, and so for software developers, they're probably easier to use, but for the average Joe, sometimes they're hard. But maybe not. Just download the ISO, make your own Proxmox VM. Awesome, thank you. I would do that. ESP Home pushes images to Home Assistant through WebSocket or something, so there's no MPEG streaming or anything. Oh, okay, cool. Check out the link. Did I click that one? Open source CCTV solution. Open source, written in Node.js, real easy to use. The future of CCTV and NVR for developers and end users alike. Catered to by professionals and, most importantly, by the one who created it. Some aspects defeats the limits. Don't be held back by the maximum number of streams. Record MP4 WebM, WebSocket, real-time events pushed. Ooh, cool. Shinobi. What is pro and why? So let's see. So what does this run on, James? This is what you use, obviously, right? What is it? Shinobi's broken. Ask Frank. Uh-oh. Xprotect. Proxmox script for HASSIO is a lifesaver with the misses after Home Assistant kept crashing on Docker. Was in the doghouse. Now I'm allowed back in the house. Plotus, we are so happy for you, my friend. Enjoy sleeping back in your bed again. So thankful. Thank Whiskers and Will. Well, did you work on that one? I can't remember if you did or not. But anyways, yeah, thank Whiskers big time for that. Also runs on Linux. Okay. But then we could run it as a VM too. Oh, here it says runs on Mac and Windows. Oh, and ZoneMinder is just Linux. Oh, interesting. Maintained by the author. Oh, I'll have to check it out. But somebody says it's broken. Squirrels! Squirrels! What were we talking about? Oh, not those squirrels. Oops, I hit the wrong button. That's all good. It's all good. You love NX Witness. Man, Quindor, IntermitTech is, he's a camera master. And Adrian's a camera master too. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still paying attention or not. Adrian, we said your name. That's why you should just use Linux. You know, Matheson, I did for a while. I actually even had the misses using Linux. This was in the Windows 7 days. So everybody just used Windows, right? We had Windows computer at home. And then like, sorry. And then like.
That's not supported on this device.
I said the C word. Check your DMs on Discord. Oh, sorry. I've been neglecting my DMs on Discord. Try this in the next days. Ooh. Micro RTSP. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I'll have to keep track of this one too. I don't know if I'll get to it soon. But that would be cool. Thank you. Thank you, Squalazo. Windows 10 ISO download. Thank you very much, Tyler. And Stone Wallace. Oh, cool. Thank you, Ben. Not on the stream. Nope, not gonna. How is the weather like? Yeah. How do you voice activate? Well, so Cloud, it's just my Amazon Echo. You can change the wake word to a few different things, and computer is one of them. So when I say that word out loud, she responds, because that makes me feel like Captain Kirk, not Kirk, Picard. I like Picard. Yeah, Windows 7. So when Windows 7 came out and it was such a piece of garbage, I didn't want to buy a Windows 7 computer, so I just started running Linux on everything. And I even got, I had fun. I had fun because I was in, this was during my anesthesia residency training. So I'd finished medical school and I was just doing anesthesia training, just like that's a small thing. And I was messing with Linux for fun in the basement with an old computer. And I probably had a dozen different live disks that I was putting in. Did I mean Windows 8? Windows 7? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was 7. They were all garbage. 10 is okay. At least 10 is usable. But whatever came after XP was garbage. And so I didn't use it. We just used a bunch of different kinds. Or maybe it was Vista. Yeah, maybe it was Vista that was the garbage. I can't remember now. I don't remember because I didn't use it. All I knew was that there was a bunch of problems. And so I just ditched it. And I even had the missus using Linux for a while. The problem was similar to Home Assistant kind of things, really. You get updates and updates break things. So we would have like our printer working or the whatever, link to something. This was even before Bluetooth, really. But things would break. And when things broke, we had, if there was an update and I updated, and then like mostly it was the printer. I think I kept having to like reconnect the printer, and that kind of got, so that was when we went to Mac. We did do Linux though for a year or two, and then we went to Mac for her. And then I use Mac for my laptop, and then Windows for this big PC that I run all this fancy stuff on. 7 on your PC and it runs my plotters. It's garbage. Yeah, it's total garbage. We still use it in the hospital all the time. Popos or Ubuntu. Yeah, I like Ubuntu. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, there's probably good reasons for it. I can't even remember now what it is, but I have some specific software that is Windows only. I think it might be the VR. I don't remember what else. Streamlabs OBS probably is one. So I need a little bit of Windows. And this is actually the only Windows computer that we have. Still laugh at the unfortunate embedded CE version. WinCE. Yeah, I remember hearing that name. Just want to say you do amazing. Thank you. Entertaining videos. Keep at it. Greetings from Sweden. Thank you, Alexander. I like to hear that. I appreciate that. Hate Windows 10? That's why you jumped the ship to Mac after using Windows for your entire life. Yeah. Can't blame you, Alicia. I like Mac. It took a little getting used to, but it works well and it's quality stuff. It still just works. And that's a nice thing about it. It never really breaks. Sorry if I missed it. Thoughts on Blue Iris? I haven't tried Blue Iris, Ryan. My thought is I need to try it. I've been saying that for like 6 months at least. Saw this video, ESP face recognition. Ooh, I've heard about it, but I have not. I've watched. Which one did I watch? I watched BitLoonies. Is that BitLoonies video? I watched that. Wine for running. Yeah, that's right. And I did some of that. Right? Wine was kind of a way to run other. Well, you run Linux inside of Windows. Is that what it is? I can't remember now. Xander's going to bed. Thanks for the squirrels. Good night, Xander. Have a good night. That's a cool name. I have a good friend named Xander. He's my oldest son's age, but I've watched him grow up. He's a good boy. Mac is based on Unix and Linux based on Unix. Yep. Those were the days. Dave Richards' video. That's because medical devices are not able to upgrade yet in real systems. Medical security guy. Oh, are you a medical security guy, Greg? The state of technology in the basic parts of medicine is so sad. It is so sad. We have some really fancy things, right? We can get an MRI machine. Can we get an MRI? We definitely do a CT, and we can do like some of the stealth stuff that they do. Like they'll do a CT scan of somebody's head, right? And then they'll put this thing. It's an Xbox Connect. It's this huge Xbox Connect, and they'll be able to, with this probe and the little balls on the end that the Connect can detect, they'll be able to put the probe in the brain and see on a screen where exactly that probe is going into the brain when they can't see it. And we'd use that all the time. So now that kind of technology, that is super cool, right? And then we could do a CT scan in there, and they can update and see once they put screws in where things are and a bunch of stuff. Super cool. But when it comes to like just the electronic medical record and trying to, you know, put in orders or gather information, it's so painful. Andrew, thanks for subscribing. Here's some squirrels for you.
Here we go.
All right. Parts of the NHS are still running on XP. Yeah, we were running on XP until not long ago, but now we're on Windows 7, and I don't think it's any better. Yeah, we were still running on XP until probably 2 years ago at my hospital. It's on a Windows XP Vista system. Yeah. Linux licensing requires giving back to the community. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are we missing anything? I'm not ready to go. I mean, I could go anytime, but I'm at this point, I've forgotten if I've even been squirreled so much that, like, was I halfway through something else? Now I'm just enjoying just chatting. ESP home cams have IR filter, but the sellers do not say if their cam is with or without the filter. Oh, really? Well, my guess is it's probably not, unless it costs more. What's up, Will? It happens on Banggood too, unfortunately. Oh, what'd I miss? If you order from AliExpress, watch your orders, track them. If there is an issue, have never lost a dispute, refund every time equals orders that you don't show up in or are garbage. Yeah, it does happen. It's unfortunate, but it's the risk we take for getting the discounts we get when we go direct from them. You gotta be careful. Sometimes Amazon is just as good, just as cheap, and obviously a bit more backed up, and at least in the US, probably in Europe, for getting access to a refund and such. But yeah, I can't believe some of the stuff I'm still waiting for. And this is, you know, Rudy's great. I haven't chatted much with him in the last week or so, but Rudy, my Banggood buddy, he's great for sending me stuff. And sometimes he'll send it like fast. He'll be like, oh yeah, you want that? And like in a week, I've got a package and I've got all this stuff. And then there's a couple things now I've been waiting for a long time, over a month. Do I have a sensor for the squirrels per minute in HASSOS? Good with webhook from the button, yeah. Please show us how you do the dark theme. The dark theme on this is this Chrome extension dark reader. Chrome extension dark reader. That's it. Never failed to get a refund from Banggood or Ali. That's good, John. I'm glad about that. I haven't tried. I can't remember if there's anything that I haven't received. I can't remember if there's anything I haven't received. I think because they send me stuff directly, I think I get priority shipping a lot of the time, which is great. It's wonderful. It's one of the best benefits of doing what I do with all this. Unfortunately, I had a $100 shortage on Banggood. I had to fight for it. Oh, dang. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes things get lost and such. Ooh, fancy. Oh, is that an all aluminum enclosure for a Pi? That's cool. So like the whole thing is a heat sink? Is that what that is? That's super awesome. That's super cool. Looks awesome. Looks like military grade Raspberry Pi now. Does Banggood refund? Yeah, I would expect they do. They should. I don't know. Is there a special setting in Home Assistant for dark theme? Oh, yeah. So themes in Home Assistant. Your theme, hopefully I don't reveal anything up here. I can't remember. Probably won't. So if you hit this button here, you hit this button here, and then you've got whatever you have in your themes folder. So if I open my config folder, ¿dónde está? So I've got a themes folder here, and then inside this themes folder are all these YAML files. And these YAML files are pretty simple. And you can make your own theme if you want to go through the process of changing these color codes. You can make your own. And then you also, though, need to have in your configuration.yaml, you need to have a themes heading. Yeah, so you need this. And then you can have whatever you put in there for themes. And there's, if you look at the Home Assistant forums, there's a post where somebody has like a zip file full of them. Need a theme designer. Yeah, hey, that's a good idea, Ronson. That's a good idea. I don't know anybody. I mean, I'm not good enough to do it, but yeah, something where like, you know, that would take some time, but yeah, you could do that. A bunch of themes on Frank's awesome list. Thank you, Matthew. That's right. That's a good place to go to get that. I think that's actually where I got mine. If you go to, is it Home Assistant Awesome List? I don't go there enough. Awesome Home Assistant. This is a list that Frank's been put together for a while now. And it's got all the resources. I mean, he does a really good job. And if you find things that you don't see here that you want, you can either, you can probably post a contribution and he'll look at it and put it in. So anyways, here's how you do this. I think might be Juan's video. JuanMTech did a video about that. But anyways, here's some themes. Here's 20 themes all in one repo. Some of these are repeated. Like in here, you might have some of these already. So thank you, Assad. Check this out. Whoever is looking at Home Assistant themes. Oh, yeah. And this is probably that when it said 20 themes, I think it's this. Use that last one. Vintage. I probably have vintage. You want to see what it looks like? Oh, I don't. Oh, I know what it looks like, though. I've seen it. I have seen it because it looks like an old computer. I love loving. In Lovelace, the sensor card has themes field. Can't get that to work. Well, do you have themes, Randy? Because it won't work if you don't have themes in a folder like I showed you. So you have to have that. You have to have that line in your config that says go to that folder and look for themes. And then you have to have themes in that folder. You have themes. Oh, really? And then it won't work? That's interesting. I wonder why. Mine does, because I know I can, like this one. If we just go, let's just do it under test here. My water level sensor. It's working. Let's edit this. Come on, you. Oh, it does that sometimes. Oh, it's not showing up on that kind of card. Okay, fine. Where's the themes button? Here, show. Is it only for some? I thought it was for all of them. Oh, here it is. Theme, back in selected, or you can select, it to be a different one. Like that. But I don't know if it's not working for you. Do you see a list of themes here? I don't know. Thomas Lovin, he's an awesome dude. Give him a minute on the theme designer. If he does, it's going to be awesome. I have no doubt. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I can imagine how it would work. But of course, the way that I would think of it would be probably the really hard way, where you have, a whole bunch of input number entries and then a wheel. So you can pick a nut color off a wheel, and then that would just, these would all be a template back to that input number thing or something. Hey, Thomas, I didn't know you were here, man. Thanks for all you do. You're fantastic. You guys know that a huge part of what we have in Lovelace, especially all the really cool custom stuff, is thanks to Thomas. So, Thomas, thank you for your work, my friend. You are much appreciated. I don't know how much you hear it. You don't hear it from me enough, but you are much appreciated. So thank you so much. Here you go. Oh, he's already done it. Oh, done it for a while. Just forgot about it. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's install it. So do I just put this in my www? Thomas rocks. Not too kind. You deserve every bit of praise we give you. Do I know how to get your CPU temp and Home Assistant? Have a Raspberry Pi. Pyro, there is a monitor add-on that you might be able to use. I don't know all of it. Read the instructions. Oh, come on, Matheson. That's so boring to read instructions. I don't want to. Sorry. All right, what's it say? Card for designing a theme. Card requires card tools to be installed. I think I have card tools installed. Pretty sure. So just a card, that's it. Let me make sure I've got card tools installed. I'm pretty sure I do. Pretty sure. Look at all these tabs I got up here. You guys can't see them now, but man. So what happens when I get links and I just like, oh, that looks cool. Click that link. Oh, that looks cool. Click that link. Uh-oh. Henry has a problem where he's got installed Home Assistant on Ubuntu, and after a few days, the automations stopped working. There's probably a few reasons for it, Henry. Go to each automation and make sure that they're turned on. Sometimes they turn off, depending on different issues. And you can go into your automations config and set them to initial state on. That way, if they reboot, they'll always come back as on. John's got to go down 8 floors to have a smoke. You don't have a window? Oh, you're in a hospital? Why are you in a hospital, John? Probably because you smoke. That's not going to help. That's for sure. Thank you, Father Time. That's right. Henry, that's probably the best place to go to grab some help. If you haven't already gone to Discord, go to Discord and post that same question there and see if we can get somebody to help you directly. You can probably do a better job than I can here live. I'd try. Good reason to quit. Orbital emphysema. Oh my gosh, really? Well, time to quit, John. I'm sorry. I don't envy anybody who has started smoking and has to try and quit. I cannot imagine how hard that would be. But you can do it, man. You can do it. Best thing you could do for your health, no doubt. Videos really inspired you to start your own automations. Thanks, and thank you, Carlos. You're welcome. Uh-oh. S31 is cutting power when Wi-Fi is lost. Are you running tasmota PM? Go in and do power retain on and switch retain on. That might help you. Jenny's got something. Has anybody tried one of these? Oh, gosh, I've been so squirreled. Haven't I been squirreled again? Total squirrel. Typical doctor response. Oh, that's what Pyro. I found some code for CPU temp that has only a Raspberry Pi, but not a virtual server. Oh, you know, Mark M was working on that with me. Mark M was working on that with me, and I can't remember what it said. Laying off alcohol and other substances would be good as well. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Ooh, this is cool. This is cool, Jenny. I think I have one. This is the Wrover board. So there is a component for this in ESP Home. Looks like it's got an LCD display on it too. Awesome. I don't know. Oh, it's got a PIR sensor too. Ooh, that's fantastic because if this does what I would think it would do, that PIR sensor is what's going to trigger the camera to come on. So the camera's not on all the time waiting for a certain number of pixels to change to detect motion, which can be not very reliable, honestly. Like I think we think it would be better, but it's often not, because if things are pixelated, you know, sometimes colors change, and then it says, oh, there's been a certain percentage of change of pixels, so I'm going to say there's motion when the motion was pretty minimal. But with a PIR, a good PIR sensor, like hopefully this is, then you can get a infrared real motion kind of sensor, and then that would trigger the camera to come on. So that's cool. I haven't tried it. I don't remember if this is one of the boards I've got on my way or not. And I love that there's a LCD display with it. So are you going to get one of these, Jenny, and try it out? Oh, somebody subscribed. Vangelis. How about some squirrel dancing for you? Thanks for subscribing. Welcome aboard. PIR LCD. Oh, and the temperature sensor too, huh? The BME 280. Awesome. That does look good for 20 bucks. Get it. Get it. See if Banggood sells it. I'll see if I can get Rudy to send me one. I should probably try and get AliExpress to start sending me stuff too. I have an AliExpress affiliate account. I don't have time to do it all. After watching a few of your videos, you now have 5 Sonoff Basics, RF bridge, and a door sensor installed with Home Assistant and free NAS. Thank you. You are welcome, Mr. Evo. Everyone, everything you want in. Yeah, it's right. You're right, Jenny. That's everything. I mean, that's a great little, that would be a very interesting little doorbell as well, right? You could even give feedback here. You tell people, you know, go around back or go away. It's so fun with Home Assistant. It is fun. Something seems so easy and they're figuring the whole day with it, but then it works. You feel awesome. That is, Pyro, I love that feeling. I do this for that feeling. I do all these crazy projects for that feeling, for that like puzzle solving accomplishment feeling, you know, like you took something that you have, like for me, I have no business understanding, not engineer, never took a class on this, just thought let's try and learn. And you learn and you work at it and then you figure it out and you go, oh, that's, you know, and you run around the house high-fiving everybody. Please watch the video. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is, Jenny. Assad just posted this for you. Look at that. Does it do this out of the box? Like it comes with this firmware that does this? Wow. Face recognition detection. What? What? Is this you, Assad? Did you do this? Is this? You have this? Oh my gosh. And that's some pretty sweet firmware. It's got all that stuff right there on it. You can mirror it. Face, man, that face detection and face recognition. Wow. It's not you. Okay, well, that is awesome. This guy, he's taken... So remember we looked at that 4K one, said it looks like a laptop camera. This guy looks like he tore the laptop camera out and he's using it. Banggood has them in stock. They do? I bet you that's on my list. I bet you it's on the way. It's probably one of the ones I have coming. So that's the one I got. Yeah, it is. This one right here. Right? So I have one on the way. Yep, that's it. That's it. 19 bucks. I would give you an affiliate link, but it takes too long. What's the advantages of running Proxmox on a server instead of, say, Ubuntu with just the installed programs running Shane? I don't know. Probably because you could run other things that aren't Linux-based would probably be the first thing. You know, you could do like we were talking about, doing a virtual machine with Windows and then Blue Iris. So that's one. I don't know some of the others. I think it's very lightweight, Proxmox, so it doesn't use a lot of the resources itself, which is an advantage over some of the other virtual machine software. I don't know how that would compare directly with Ubuntu. It might not compare much, but Whiskers is a Proxmox guru, and he's always in Discord. So if you have some questions that you wanted to direct to him, he could probably give you a really good explanation. Can Proxmox be loaded on a Synology NAS? I don't know. Probably. Watch that DIY Perks video. He uses an old laptop with spare cameras and freeware to broadcast the video to local network. That's really cool. Might be limited by 32. All right. The quality is reasonable. Potato cam. Only a 2 megapixel cam. Advantage, okay, let's see. I was just catching up on chat. All right. Fellas, where are we at? Let's see. I should probably start winding things down. How long have we even been streaming? I don't even know. Do you guys know? It feels like it's been a while. I'm feeling tired. Feeling ready for my nappage. Oh, somebody else followed. We got to do some more squirrels then. Let's do some more dancing squirrels. Blackbeard, thanks for following. There you go. 2 hours. Have we been doing 2 hours? Yeah, let's do some stickers. You know what? I have... Okay, I will... we'll do a stickers, but I don't have any more envelopes. Remember I was like saying I want to make sure to write them. Oh, the theme maker. Oh, hoping for a live release. Thank you, Thomas. Let's do the theme maker. Let's skip stickers. And the reason I say skip stickers is only because I don't have any stickers printed right now. So if I give away stickers and I don't have stickers printed, it's going to be a long time before I get the stickers out. So let's do the live thing and then we'll do the stickers the next time. I promise. Is that okay? You guys gonna hate me? It's time to put in another Banggood order. Okay, so let's go back to the Thomas's live. We're gonna do a live release of Thomas's thing. I'm gonna delete some of these. There's too many. I got too much stuff open here. Too much. Okay, theme maker. All right. So we wanted to check to see if I had card tools installed. Wow, I did get distracted. That was a long time ago. Oh my gosh. No stickers. Where's that unsub button? Sorry, Shane. Okay, let's do configure UI, raw config editor. And do I have card tools? Card tools. Come on, baby. Yeah, I do. Card tools. Yeah. All right. And so then I have to, do I have to load a, Thomas, do I have to put it in here as a resource? I would expect I do, right? I think we always have to do that, don't we? You tell me real quick. Yes, okay. And it's going to be a type JS. So we'll just go, and I put it in local. So we'll just copy this. Okay. JS, and then, do I have to put this v0? I don't remember that part. Installing it using custom cards should probably work in a while, but the database probably hasn't updated to include it yet. Okay. A bit late. All right. Seamus is here. All right. I got to not get distracted, guys. I got to not get distracted. We owe this to Thomas. This is for Thomas. We're doing this for Thomas. Make sure that I get through this. All right. ThemeMaker.js, correct? Because I can't even remember. I haven't slept. Did I tell you guys that? I haven't slept since yesterday morning. Forgot to tell you that. Worked all night. Now it's 3 in the afternoon. All right. ThemeMaker.js. Just want to make sure I got the name right. That look good? Best streams are when I don't sleep. Risto, I don't monitor mine. Oh, sorry. Focus. Focus, Justin. Don't get distracted. Okay. That look good? Save that. Now I should be able to go here. Oops. And add a card. Can I just do it like that? Or do I need to restart first? I probably need to restart first, don't I? Yeah. Need to restart. Okay. I know it's been a long time because my smoothie is warm. Spinach smoothie is not as good when it's warm. Aw, darn, it should be type. Oh, did I mess that up? Oh, you mean on the docs? Oh. Okay, well, when it starts up, I'll fix that. See? We figured it out, though. That's why we're here. Troubleshoot. Troubleshoot. I like I said, if I would have, I haven't slept, I might have caught that. I probably would have eventually caught it. But there you go. You can have that fixed before the stream is over. I'm sure you can. I can't remember what else was I going to talk about. Is the lag less this time around? I don't know. Is it, Justin? I just saw your message pop up. So how is the lag? My guess is I've probably been ignoring chatters from Twitch. Sorry, fellas. I've been watching. Is because they broke my restream chat. It still says it needs to update. So the restream chat is broken. So all I have right now is, and I haven't been looking at the screen. I've been looking at the live YouTube chat. So speak up now if you have Twitch comments, and I will answer them. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. Overview. Test. Edit. Oh. Custom theme maker. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So now let's play with it. Let's play with the custom theme maker. So make a new theme. So import a theme. Interesting. So do I give it a name? So I need to go through and grab some color information, Thomas. What do you say? Should I import one that I like already? Okay, so I don't upload it directly. I have to copy it. So where were all those themes? You guys remember? What was that vintage theme? Somebody gave me the one for vintage theme. Try entering HA card border radius and okay. Okay. Oh. So when I do that, does it like override my? Oh, it rounded the corners. That is live too. Like that changed like now. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to need to drop off supplies for tomorrow's carriers and pick up the other half. Catch up later. Thank you for being here, Jenny. Have a good time. Be safe. Thanks for that camera thing. I'm excited now to get that one. I didn't even know I was getting it. That's going to be a good one. Sweet. Okay, so now, Thomas, where's the best place to find a list of these variables? I'm guessing that I can go. I like that, actually. I really like that rounded corners. How did I not notice that? I didn't know that there was such a thing as that before. Yep, and now they're smaller. And now we're going to make them big. Whoa. I love it. That's a tough one. Actually, I think what we can do, Thomas, the best place to get it is going to be, or maybe not the best, but a good place to get it is just one of these themes that's already here. We'll just open up one of these themes. Is that going to work? Right? Like if I use this, will that do it? Oh, Timo's got something for us. Fancy is a fancy thing. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Supported theme variables. Perfect. Thank you, Timo. Perfect. Even autocomplete would be great. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do things like this. Now I can put in here this variable, state icon color, and then the value here now looks like CSS classes for HASSOS web page. Can you do the press, import, export, copy existing theme into the box? Oh yeah. Import, and then I could probably just like, if I wanted to grab this one and put all these in here. probably going to be, oh yeah, doesn't even give me an error. I'll take that part off. And then load. Yeah, look at that. And now you can go through and change these. Oh. So maybe just do that, Thomas. Just preload it with something like that. So this all pops up. Or, you know, I mean, don't let me tell you what to do. You do what you do great. But now we can go, now we need a color wheel. Here I am telling you again. But anyways, these colors, we just have to do hexadecimal colors, right? Were you napping earlier? Because I certainly was. Hope you're good, Doc. Hey, C. Gray. How's it going? Oh, I still owe you your headboard sticker. I owe you a headboard. I owe you a headboard sticker. Web color. Is that a website? All right. Julio subscribed. He gets squirrels. I just web color picker. There's like a million of these, right? So now we can just grab, let's say we wanted to do some hot pink. And we want this. Copy that. And oops. We're going to paste that. Let's do it in someplace that's big. Let's do it like a whole background color or something. So we can really see it. Primary background. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, bong. This is why they don't let me make themes. Okay. Floud2colors.com. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's great because then they give you like palettes. So you get things that go together. Very nice. Very nice. American palette, Canadian palette, Aussie palette, Chinese palette. They look a lot the same. that hurt your eyes. Now, the important thing is how do I go back? How do I undo this? My eyes are bleeding. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like the 90s internet. Just type color picker. So how do I go back? It's late here. Good night. See you, Greg. It's late here too for a dude that hasn't slept. Oh, good. So you can just go back here and this just overrides it. Okay. So now you can go back and say, needs more blink tags. If it ain't broke. Yes, Stone Wallace, let me call you in a few minutes. You can do Control Z. Oh yeah, probably. Anyways, I just did that. But that's super cool. So if you missed all that, I love those big rounded corners now. That's fun. I need to change that background so it sticks out a little more. So if you missed all that, what's the WF on that color? Oh, very low. Very low. Thank you, Assad. Here's some more theme colors. So does it add itself to themes? Ooh, that's a good question. I didn't give it a name, did I? It doesn't look like it. I didn't save it. Oh, maybe it does it set it as the default? No. Classic. It does not add itself to themes. You have to press export and copy it into the theme file manually. Oh, okay, but that's fine. You can but what you can do, what makes it great, is that you can do it live. Like it's so much easier. Oh man, I've lost my icons up there. I gotta go do a theme I can see. I like the dark blue. Okay, so we can go here and we can sit here and tinker, right? We can take a theme we like and we can, yeah, you did start something. Look what you've done. So we can go here and we can tinker. You can change the colors that you want. And then when you're done and you're like, oh, this looks perfect, then you can export it. Here it is. You probably want to give it a name. And then just save as or something, right? Load. So you just would copy. I think I just copy all this. I just copy it and paste it into a new document, you know, in Visual Studio or something like that. And then you can pull it up, just like one of these. Just make a new file and paste it in there. And then give it a name, like, come on, rename, stinker. Come on, rename. Why won't let me rename? Anyways, give it a name, for goodness sakes. And then, yeah, just save it into your themes folder, and then you can select it from the drop down. That's awesome. Super awesome. Okay. Fellas, that was awesome. Thomas, fantastic work, as always. And then the new theme maker, very exciting. That's going to be fun to play with. Maybe we can find the perfect WAF theme. Do you have the autocomplete installed on your local VS Code? If not, you should install it. I thought I did, but I don't remember now if I did or not. If I did and it crashed, I don't know. I did at one point, I know, but it is awesome. How about themes that automatically match your holiday lights? Ooh. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you've got the numbers. You've got those same hexadecimal code numbers. You could just copy them and pop them in to the different places. Or you could, I'm sure there's some way you could template that in so that, you know, it reads what the colors are and puts them in there. That would be fun. So it changes. That would probably cause some seizures, right? Just have this thing like flashing all these crazy colors. Can I please add the link to the theme maker in the vid once it's done so we can check it out when we get home from work? Yes, Shane. I don't know if I'd do it right away. But, oh, you mean add the link up here? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that for the description. There's going to be a couple links. Let's see, which link is it that I want to do? This one. Okay, so this one we'll put in the description. Actually, I think I can do it now. Should we do it now before we go? I think it'll let me. Custom themes. Ah! Is it going to let me edit this video right now? I don't know if it will. Edit video. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we can just pop these. We'll pop this stuff in here right now. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get a couple of these important ones in there. This one was important because this gives you all of these things, but you can also just grab a theme. We decided uploading a theme would probably be the first easy thing to do. You upload a theme and then it gives you all the categories. You could just pop those things in there. But front and center at the top here is going to be Thomas's theme maker. Okay. Front and center. Custom theme maker LOVELACE. Ah, that's not how you spell lace. Ah. Okay. What other themes we need to do in there? Is there a couple other things we need to put in there while we're here? Oh, let's do this. Installing HASS.io on a VirtualBox. That was one we talked about. So let's put that in here. Okay. And then let's do, what were some of these other important ones? The templates one, yeah, that one was, we didn't talk about it much, but that's a good one for sure. And then we did do the, come on. I wanted to do the camera one, the ESP camera one. Yeah, this one. Okay. All right. We'll do that for now. We'll later we'll go through and do those things. What do you call them? Okay. We're going to title it ESP 32, golly, ESP32 Cam in Home Assistant and custom custom themes. Actually, we're going to call it the theme customizer. UI. That'll do. Cool. All right. Let's see. Computer. Tell everyone it's time for sign off. Get the kitties up here to say bye to everybody. It's time for sign off. Any links about Nabukasa letting add-ons through? Oh, well, that was, yeah, that Twitter link. We could repost this. This was the new. You know what? I don't remember Frank saying when that was live or whatever. Maybe it is. But yeah, that was one of the first things that Frank announced for us today, was that you can now get all of your add-ons to access Home Assistant. Question: the new HASSOS, how do you get edit Lovelace? It's hidden .storage. Oh, I don't know, Greg. But Thomas is here. He can tell you all about how to access all kinds of add-ons. All right, please tell me what the updater thing is in your Home Assistant. Oh yes, this is it is the custom card updater. This updates. This is you can't see it. Updates. It's a custom card updater. I went through the process the other day of setting it up. I can't remember now. But if you look, let's see if we can just see it here. It's probably in here somewhere too. I think there might be something in the config.yaml we have to do. I can't remember exactly. I'm sorry. I can't off the top of my head right now. But it is the custom card updater.
Dad, can we say sign off now?
Yes, the girls need to say sign off. So anyways, Thomas can help you. You guys can go to Discord and you guys can sort out that. But that's what it is. It's the custom card updater. And so all of my custom cards, it checks the latest version and tells you when there's an update version, and then you can update it, okay? Okay, it is time for sign off. Fellas, that was a great stream. That was a lot of fun. You wouldn't have known that I didn't sleep last night. It was just a good time hanging out. We learned a lot of stuff. We got the camera working. That was fantastic.
I know who woke him up.
She went and woke me up. That's right. But then she also got me a smoothie. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right. You ready, girls?
That's his baby.
You ready? You can have a little bit of that one. Oh, well, there's only a little left. It's warm. It's not really cold anymore. All right. Are we ready, girls? Okay. Oh, wait. Remember we were going to do funny voices? What funny voice should we do today? Should we do Batman voice? Ready? Let's do Batman voice, okay? Thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. Have a good day, guys. We'll do stickers next time. Bye-bye.